Welcome back to the channel, guys. Gosh, there is so much crazy stuff going on right now. I've got so many projects under works. We got the Diablo, that's gonna be insane. And I've got 2 or 3 other major projects coming up that are kind of secret right now. There's just so much going on right now, but today's video is gonna kind of be more of a sad video. Very unfortunate. I'll explain a little bit more later. Check out what we've got going on behind me here. 2 iconic V8s. You've got the McLaren, that British V8 that just cranks out so much power, it's ridiculous. And then how can you forget that American muscle? This thing sounds absolutely phenomenal. I think we might have to change the McLaren to sound a little bit better sometime soon. But we've got a lot more than exhaust going on this vehicle, I'll tell you guys that much. This thing's about to get crazy. Anyways, today we have to sell a vehicle. I know we've been getting a lot of vehicles lately. It's time to thin out the herd. I've got a lot of money tied up in vehicles right now, and it's time to say goodbye to one. We're gonna go check it out. I'll give you a hint though, it was originally over $200,000 when it was purchased. I'm gonna be sad to see it go. You'll notice though, I'm halfway through switching cars around. This morning the Ford GT wouldn't start. It has a grounding issue. The battery only lasts 4 or 5 days and I forgot to plug it into the trickle charger. We gotta get that fixed. So we gotta pull the McLaren all the way back out, get the GT up on the lift. And I don't think we're gonna put the lift up because I'll just park the McLaren behind it later tonight. All right, the trickle charger is in place. Let's get out of here. So I was out of town last week, and then the week before that, I had the Ford GT out, and the McLaren was just up on top of the lift. So I have not driven this thing in at least 2 full weeks, and there is nothing better than getting back inside this thing and just feeling the performance it has. It's like nothing else that I've ever owned or ever driven. This thing is an absolute monster. It's seriously scary the first time driving it in a while. Oh man, ooh, that was quick. That was very quick. All right, before we go and reveal the vehicle, I'll give you one last hint. And if you're a longtime subscriber, this is gonna kind of be a dead giveaway. It has a V12. This car is nuts. Here's a fun fact about the 720. The gas cover, it just comes off. No tools required, nothing like that. And I've got it open right now, but if the car's unlocked, you can just press it down and it pops right open. So if you see one of these at a car meet, steal their gas cap, but just please don't steal mine. Well, I don't know what Doug was thinking when he gave this car a low score on the practicality scale. This thing is practically an Escalade. Got all the groceries I could want and more in the passenger seat, and there's plenty of room in the front. Gotta love it. And go. Finally made it back to the shop. I gotta say, as far as supercars go, the 720S is actually a phenomenal daily driver. It's got plenty of storage space in it. It's crazy quick. I love that. And it's got all the modern creature comforts that you would want in a vehicle. Anyways, I've been dragging this on forever. I've got one final hint for you guys. It's a European car that I bought from Ed Bullion. It's got a V12 in it. And I know you guys are gonna be disappointed that we're getting rid of it, but as we've looked into it more and more, it's just gonna be so much more work than we thought it was going to be, and it's gonna be very expensive. So I just decided, let's cut our losses, let's go ahead and sell it. That's right, unfortunately, we are selling the S65 AMG. Got you guys, you thought I was gonna say the Diablo. No, we're keeping the Diablo. This is a different V12 that I bought from Ed. A lot of you probably don't even know this. Bought this from Ed about 1.5 years ago, I think. It's got a couple of little things that I want to fix up before we are ready to sell it. But why don't we go check out the vehicle? It's actually a really awesome, really unique vehicle that I have loved owning. We'll just go over the vehicle together and we'll appreciate everything that this S65 AMG has to offer. Night vision camera, heated and cooled seats, electronic trunk, rear sunshade, sunshades on the rear windows, seats that are insanely adjustable. Rear seats are also fully adjustable. Dedicated climate control with a screen in the back seat. Not just one, but 2 moonroofs. Mirrors for both rear passengers. Soft closed doors. retractable mirrors, headlight washers. Not one, but two very large, fairly high resolution screens. This came out in 2007. That's the year the first iPhone came out. Think about that. This also has a lift to raise the suspension so you can get over larger bumps. A rear view camera. Parking sensors on both the front and back of the car. Powered steering wheel adjustment. Garage door controls. Massage seats, but they are broken and too expensive to fix. Voice controls, which I'm sure are terrible. The build quality of this thing, I'm not kidding, it's incredible. The wood, this is all authentic, real wood. Every surface of the vehicle is wrapped in nice, genuine leather, even on the dashboard, everywhere. Up here, that's all Alcantara. This car is amazing. It looks incredibly good, even for the fact that it's so old and aged. It has held up so nicely because it's made out of real, genuine, high-quality materials. I could honestly go on and on and on, but I'm gonna end it with one of my favorites, the world's coolest concealed car phone. That's right. You can't activate it anymore. It's not possible. But it's there and it looks amazing. There's a couple little maintenance items we want to do. The headlights are kind of getting a little sun faded, so we're going to restore those. Right now we're actually halfway through replacing the alternator. That has started to go bad, and then we're replacing one of the two batteries that this has. It's got a small one here and then a really big one back in the trunk. The paint is actually in phenomenal condition considering its age, but we're going to give it a nice polish and we're going to make this thing really nice. We're gonna make it look the best it has in years, and it'll be ready to sell, ready to go for its next owner. We have the bad alternator pulled out. We put the new one in. It's already ready to go. You also notice we're missing the bumper. We pulled that off. We're gonna repaint it. It had some rock chips up front that just, as cars get older, they just get worse and worse and the paint started peeling. So we're gonna repaint that. It's gonna look awesome. Everywhere else, the paint doesn't need to be fixed. We still have to do the headlights, so I'll film some of that when we're doing it. And then back here, here's the final thing that needs paint work. This little spoiler in the back is starting to crack and chip, so we're gonna get that repainted. This whole car should be pretty much good as new. All right, let's talk before and after. This left one is all the way done. Nate is just getting started on the right one. He's started the wet sanding process, so it's already looking a little bit better. You can see there's just such a drastic difference. It's just hazy and yellow on the right, and then just crystal clear, that silver Mercedes look here on the left. So that looks awesome. We still need to put clear bra on this. It's gonna give it rock chip protection as well as UV protection. We'll be ready to rock and roll. Look at all that brown, slimy water that's coming off. Gross. That is looking so much better. Nate is on the final sanding stage right now, 3000 grit. Then we'll move on to polishing. There we go. Let's go ahead and throw some clear bra on these. These will last for decades to come. Finishing up the clear bra, that is looking very nice.
Nice and sauced up, man.
While we've been worrying about the headlights, Hunter has been very busy over here. He has detailed this vehicle inside and out, got it absolutely spotless. Now he's going over the entire vehicle, doing a full polish on it. We're restoring this paint. We're getting rid of any of the little nicks or scratches or anything like that. We're gonna make it look like it just rolled out of the dealership floor. Here's some before and then after. It's just 10 plus years of oxidation, sun exposure, hard water, getting rid of all of that. All right, it's been a couple days, but we got the bumper back. Hunter's getting it reinstalled, putting all the parking sensors and stuff back in it. Dave painted it, but we still need to do the post work to it. So a little bit of sanding and then a lot of polishing. The headlights are installed, looking better than ever. The polish is finished, but we still have to give it a final wipe down, and there's still masking tape and stuff on that. So we're getting really, really close. Can't believe I'm finally saying this. We are on the final step. We just need to attach the spoiler. Yeah, let's go. Super pumped. Heck yeah. Very proud with how this thing has turned out. I know over the last couple minutes you've just seen this montage of all the stuff we've been doing, but we have put a ton of work into this. This has been over the last 3 weeks. This thing seriously looks so good, almost like it just came right off the factory floor. And there we have it, a perfectly restored S65 AMG. We're gonna take it someplace scenic to do the walkthrough as well as take some of the listing photos. I think this calls for a cold start. This is gonna be the last time you hear this iconic twin turbo V12 on this channel. Let's listen. notice it's not super loud. It's not supposed to be. It's just a very, very classy, nice V12 sound. I love it. All right, we got all those photos taken. I think they're gonna turn out awesome. If you wanna buy this exact car, we're doing a no reserve auction on Cars and Bids. So this car is going to sell. Check it out, link in the description down below. But anyways, guys, thanks for following along this journey. I know this was a much bigger project than I originally intended it to be. We spent the last 3 weeks getting this thing in tip-top shape. And in that time, I've gained such an appreciation for this car. It's such an amazing machine. And one of you guys is gonna own this very soon, I guess. So anyways, good luck to all of you bidding. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.